All right, so we're doing this episode after getting rid of yesterday's episode. We tried to do a live episode with John and Shane, but John and Shane just wanted to watch Wicked Tuna.
Yeah, I mean
It did look
they
like
were
we were
into
holding
it.
them captive.
It did. It felt like it. They had some good takes with everything when we started talking about football because we just like it was the day after drinking when we got a keg and it was like I feel like I had so much to talk about and now I can't remember anything. It was just a little disorganized, so we decided that that's going to be another Lost Tapes episode to scrap. Cause
So
we're
yeah,
here, we have it set up,
I restarted my computer earlier, so I don't have the audio for that.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did. You mentioned you lost the audio too. So yeah, we just need to get a couple more reps in live because we're getting it good here.
Right, yeah, I just got to figure out what to do live when we have when I have the computer. Maybe I just need to bring out my phone.
Yeah, either phone or well, no one ever has printers anymore. I was going to say either print it out or write stuff out so we at least can look at it both. Something like
Right.
that. Because here, I
Or
can
like you
look
said,
at the-
a table where we're
Yeah.
looking at each other.
look at each
Maybe
other
set
and
up
be
two
able to-
phones, like one on me, one on you. Have it flip back and forth when we're talking.
Oh boy, that'd be getting real professional.
That's the way to. I mean, that's the way to do it. That's the way
Yeah.
Rogan does it. It's the way that fucking every podcast that I watch on YouTube does it. I think.
Yeah, yeah. We're growing our
So-
little legs, and we're gonna get.
But yeah, just a little preface. I'm going to put this in the beginning here.
Yeah. Preface.
Thanks,
we scrapped
everyone.
A shitty one. Love you guys.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. All right. RJ,
Hey, Ian.
what's up? I feel very tired from this weekend. I got some good sleep last night.
Yeah,
But
I slept in
other
a little
than that-
bit. It was nice to sleep in, and I mean, I kind of slept in yesterday, but sleep in not after not drinking all day.
Yeah, exactly. I still drank a little bit yesterday, but anyway, welcome to episode 48 of Hoagies and Pierogis. I'm your
What's
host,
up,
Ian DiCarlo.
everybody? And it's your boy RJ. How we doing?
Oh, it was a great weekend, other
It
than
was.
being hungover.
Yeah, I managed to do all right as far as like not being hungover. Like I drank water before I went to bed and stuff, but the last day I was struggling in the morning.
Yeah.
I just kept breathing deeply and sighing, and then I didn't eat breakfast, but I stopped and got a giant Jersey Mike's sub for the ride home, and I just
You did end up stopping at Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, it was right on the way. So I
Nice.
slowly, because I cut it into fours, I was just eating each quarter as I went along. I was like, this is perfect. I was so happy. It was so good.
That is awesome.
And the
But yeah,
soda.
it was Friday. I was surprised I lasted all day Friday. Saturday, I took a 2-hour nap. That was about it.
Yeah. What was it? Thursday night, definitely got tired later in the day. And then Saturday I took 2 naps. One was after I got kind of fucked when we were playing card games, and then the second one was not quite as voluntary.
Yeah. It was a great weekend at Shane's house. We had 12 fucking guys at Shane's house for the tournament.
You can imagine how that smelled.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Right when I walked in the first time on Thursday, it smelled pretty. I was like, ooh, it smells like meat in here.
Well, I hope not.
Smells like
'Cause
fucking-
we hadn't done anything yet. That's just saying.
I know, it
Shane's
smells like
house
fucking
smelled.
deli meat. It smells weird.
I think they were cooking or something before, but yeah, it was a lot of man meat going around.
We have all well, we have some pictures from what transpired, but
Yeah. We have pictures, there's videos. It was a good weekend. It's always a good weekend. I didn't do as well gambling as I normally do, which made the ride that much more depressing. But
yeah. So yeah, I placed bets before we even got back to the house on games. I broke the I broke the bet.
I know you were. I was like fully convinced. I was like, all right, yeah, Ian's good because you were just so like confident about it. You were like, no, I'm good. And then you immediately tapped me. Like you didn't even say hi. You tapped me on the shoulder and you were like, you win. And I was like, wow, what the hell?
No, that was after I got to the casino.
Yeah.
That was after I said hi and everything. But yeah, I mean, I made my money back. Basically, I think I lost like $20 or something total.
Oh, well, that's
So it was pretty good.
yeah.
A couple of the unders fucked me. Yukon
Yeah.
fucked me. And what was the other one? There was another one in my 8-leg parlay. It was the only one that didn't fucking hit.
Yeah. It
I was
was
pissed.
as far as our strategy went with Shane and I. The first day was great. Like I ended up. It was awesome. And then the second day was really bad, but still fun because that was the Fairleigh Dickinson day that I like wasn't gonna do bet them money line, and I ended up doing it. And it was, I'm part of a moment in history now.
Fair dick. Fair dick. I put a $2 bet on all the underdogs that day. I won $42 off of that Fairleigh Dickinson one.
Yeah.
$2 and won 42. Let's go.
The dogs were not barking on the second day, and then we changed the
No,
strategy.
it was pretty chalky on the second day. It wasn't. I mean, there were some really good games. There were some games I was kind of surprised by. I'm glad Grand Canyon covered at least.
Dude, that was.
I woke up that morning. I was like, I'm putting all my eggs in the basket on Grand Canyon. Let's go.
That was, dude. I told you, there's always some kind of purple team, and it wasn't Grand Canyon, but like TCU, Kansas State, the Furman had that little run. We had a multitude of purple teams. We had so many opportunities for that.
Mm-hmm. And of course, San Diego State's the only Mountain West team that made it through. And that's the one that fucked our bracket.
Yep, it's the one that fucked us multiple times because we just went against it, and I just went by the Mountain West fact. I knew that they were a decent team, but I was like, they're Mountain West. It's just follow the trend until it doesn't work, and it still kind of did. They almost were eliminated in the first 10 hours again, but they're a good team. They got a tough matchup against Alabama. I think Alabama's just gonna run them out the gym.
Fucking eye. Yeah, but I think one of the ones I was most surprised about was FAU over Memphis. I really liked Memphis to go on because they had just come off that big Houston win and they were looking good.
And FAU won like right at the end too. They won. I don't know if it was a buzzer beater. I can't remember, but it was like a last second type thing. And yeah, because Memphis, their last game that they played, they beat Houston, like one of the best teams in the league, who hasn't looked good in the tournament, but they're winning.
They looked pretty decent against Auburn, 81-64.
They were down 10 for a while though, and
they came back
awesome.
And they did what they do. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like.
But now they have to play Miami next weekend, which Miami's been on a roll.
Miami looks really good. They're like everything that they needed to go right has gone right for them. They're like things are clicking, and they're an exciting team to watch. I mean, last night I was like, dude, who was it? Indiana? Indiana never had a chance last night. I don't think. It
was not even close.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to think. It's always good to have Miami around, being good at something.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I think probably the biggest upset in the second round was Arkansas over Kansas.
Yeah,
it's officially Kansas. It was the battle of how it was pronounced and how it's Arkansas.
Arkansas is such a fun team. They have been the past couple of years. Like I've said, I love the coach. He ran up to the stands and took his shirt off and was in the stands celebrating with everyone. And he's just, the past couple of years, he's taken teams who are not, they're talented, but, not that talented compared to everyone else, and has made it to the Deep 16. That sounds like a video you don't want to stumble on.
It's like a parody of the Sweet 16.
It's like that old one when everyone, that one porn star was doing the Sarah Palin one. It's like there was a
Nailin' Palin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a bunch of. I mean, that's genre true. Is porn parodies.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That's true.
But Arkansas is going against UConn, and I have UConn winning in one of my brackets.
I
So,
saw that. I was looking at the
hmm
brackets. Our bracket's still not looking too bad. I don't know about possible points. I forgot to look at that, but I mean, it's still a crapshoot at this point as long as your
it is. I can
champion's
tell
still
you
in.
here. We have max 1330, so it's not that great.
Okay, I mean, I think that's about where everyone else is.
No, I think it's like
Not everyone else is.
1600s.
Oh, really? They're up to six. Damn.
I
Oh,
mean, that's probably average, honestly.
yeah. It's such a crapshoot. Like when it comes to that, because you could be, you're winning for the first 2 days, but
hmm
you're both your teams you have playing in the finals losing the Sweet
Yeah.
16, and then it just drops. So you really don't know until you get to the Final Four. Then you can kind of know who's going to be your pretty much going to be your champion. And it could be a good payout for someone. It's always
No,
fun.
you never know. Still,
Yeah,
I want to do
exactly.
a. It would be cool to do a like a reseeding, a reselection of the Sweet 16.
Yeah, I saw an article where they did that. They like reseeded the Sweet 16. I didn't read through it, but I was like, oh, that'd be kind of fun to do.
Not reseed, but like just make selections on the
Oh,
games.
oh, oh.
Yeah. Reseeding would be stupid.
Yeah. No, they wouldn't. Like, it was just a hypothetical thing they did. It'd be dumb to reseed them at that point. Um, I want to look at the brackets because there's a couple teams that now I'm like, I didn't think anything about them, but now that I'm like, okay, they might have a chance because they've
hmm
impressed me. Like Texas, Gonzaga, and Tennessee. I'm like, these teams I really didn't think they had any type of chance. Like I guess Texas
Really?
I thought was good. I thought,
Texas is doing like exactly what I thought they were going to be doing.
yeah, I guess they've impressed me even more. Like I knew they were good, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize they were this good. And Tennessee, I just never thought like had a chance, and they kicked the shit out of Duke. They
Oh
destroyed them.
no! After they beat Alabama once, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's roll."
Yeah. And then who was the other? Oh, Gonzaga. Like at this point, I'm like, I've hardly paid attention to Gonzaga at all, and they've just been great against teams, and I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if they're in that Final Four or even the final at this point.
Yeah, TCU almost came back against them. I was
Yeah,
rooting for TCU.
TCU they hit like a last second buzzer to cover the spread, so like people were freaking out about it on Twitter last night.
What
Uh,
was it? 3.5, and they got
it
it to
was
three
it was
or four and
four.
a half.
Yeah, it was 4.5, and he just went down and hit a buzzer beater from like 5 feet outside the arc, like just a prayer, and it just swish in in a tournament where the like 3-point percentage is like abysmal, like historically abysmal, and you just nail that in front of everyone's face. Very funny.
So who do you think? Who do you think is the strongest out of the remaining?
I mean, I'm gonna still put Alabama up there. Like they've just been really good. Um, I like Michigan State and Texas if I'm gonna go with three. Like Michigan State, they've dominated both their games too. Like that USC game got close a couple times, but not really.
Mm.
And then yesterday they just kind of took it and ran and were
Yeah,
impressive.
it was like 11-2 to start out the game,
Hmm.
and then they just never looked back.
And I picked them before I crossed the borders, and I was like, oh, this is great. This is nice to just know. Um,
I think that's going to be probably one of the best games, Michigan State, Kansas State.
yeah, I hope that's a real high scoring game. Because both those teams can really score, have good guards. Miami Houston, I feel like is just going to be a war of a game, like just like a 55-50 type game.
I feel like that could get ugly one way or the other.
Yeah, I know.
It just it really depends on if the Houston that showed up against Northern Kentucky shows up or the Houston that showed up against Auburn shows up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I mean, this is
First half or second half.
yeah. Like as the whole, I feel like this is a solid like Sweet 16. Like Princeton, yeah, they're a 15 seed, but they fucking dominated Missouri. Like that was
They
never a game.
demolished Missouri. I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked.
And then
78-63.
like even FAU, they're a solid team. They're real good. They Fairleigh Dickinson kept it close a little bit yesterday, but
They
FAU
did.
every time like they'd start to come back, FAU would nail a three, and I was like, Because I sprinkled a little bit on them again, just for the fun of it.
I put
So that
a
was.
I put a $15 free bet, my last one, on a parlay.
Hmm.
The one thing that didn't hit was the fucking over for the Yukon game by 2.5 points.
Oh,
I needed
jeez.
127.5. It was 125.
Yeah, that was a real low score. I skipped that one. I didn't worry about watching that one as much. Um, but yeah, like it's a solid group. Even though some of them are some higher seeds. Like that Gonzaga UCLA game, I have no idea about it because both of them have played late at night so far, and I haven't had
Right.
eyeballs on those games as
Because
much.
the first night when we were watching the Penn State game on Thursday night, you were on the ottoman. You were like just laying down. Next thing I noticed, you just
Uh-huh. I was so tired. I was so tired, and I was just and I didn't want to go to sleep because I was like I wanted to watch that game, and there was I think like two more games after that, and so like everyone would cheer, and I'd be like, huh, oh yeah, and then like fall asleep immediately, and it
Yeah,
was
Frowny
like,
would do the same thing. He'd be on the floor just snoring, absolutely
uh,
inhaling like like the wash cycle on the fucking on the washer.
yeah,
It sounded like it was filling up the washer with fucking water.
and like I should have just given up and went to sleep, but I wanted to stay up with the boys.
I think I mean, hey, if you went to sleep early, Rich came and woke you up
True.
on Saturday. That
But
was,
yeah,
dude, that was so much fun. Oh, Walters was so good too.
yeah, Walters is the best.
I had those the brisket queso fries.
Yeah, how were those? Those looked
I will get
amazing.
those every fucking time.
Yeah, those because those normal
Every time.
fries look really like they are really good. I like that. That's like my favorite kind of fry.
They're a
Like
little bit thicker and they're like
yeah, I don't.
fried. Actually,
Yeah,
it seemed like they were
like
the
they
ones that
had
were
like
fried in like beef tallow, beef fat.
it's like I don't know. I know we had that type of fry at like the pool that I worked at growing up. So we'd like eat those fries all the time, and maybe like I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a bar fry. Like that's the best way I can describe it. It's just they're so crispy and like perfect, and they're always cooked.
Oh, and when that sauce and the queso got down into the fries and just, I think there was like chili on it too. It was so good. Oh, I wish I lived right down the. I'd be going there once a week
I
easily.
know, I know. That I mean that's
Not
what
good for me.
once Jersey Mike's comes in here, I'll be going there often. That's what it'd be similar to. I just love a good hoagie.
Oh yeah, I go to Jersey Mike's like every other week.
Dude, it's so good.
Their
And I only
cheesesteak, I
go.
will argue, is the best in the fucking area.
It's pretty damn good. I've really only had their Italian hoagie and cheesesteak because I like them so much. I don't really differ from it.
Right, their
So
chicken bacon ranch is really good.
yeah, like I know it's all good, but I'm like I know I love this, and every time I
Mm-hmm.
walk into Jersey Mike's, I'm like, oh, I want that taste in my mouth. Like I want to try all this stuff, but no, my mouth wants a nice fat Italian hoagie in my mouth.
I like no one else. No one else like chips or like shaves the chicken like they do. They shave it exactly the same way as
Yep.
the steak.
Yep.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah, it's like just freshly sliced. It's delicious.
Jersey Mike's, if you're listening.
Dude, Jersey Mike's, if you're listening, oh, I will just give me free
I'll
hoagies for a
pimp the
year.
shit out of those subs.
Yeah, I will. I will record a video every day with me with a hoagie.
Do the Jersey Mike's challenge like Jerry did the Subway challenge.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll eat Jersey Mike's every day for a year.
Just don't have any kid porn on your computer.
No, you don't need to worry about that one.
All right, let's see here. But yeah, best game probably looking forward to is actually Tennessee FAU might be really good. I think Gonzaga UCLA will be high scoring, but Michigan State can't Kansas State, like I said, I think will be the best game.
That's gonna be. I think the two that I'm looking forward to the most are Xavier Texas and Arkansas UConn, because all four of those teams have been playing real good ball, and they've been playing some of like I don't know. I don't want to say the purest basketball, but just like
Right.
it's just been fun to watch, and I'd like watching two fun teams play each other.
So like Kansas State has the token little guy on the team that just like goes off, does the basketball around his back before his free throws.
Yep.
I do like Kansas State. I do like how they've been playing.
They're good. And, I don't know if I think, just them and Texas, they're the only Big 12 teams left, huh? Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The best, I feel like I've heard no one talk about that yet. Like the notoriously best conference all season, just gone.
Did you see the Big Ten has more teams in the college football playoff than the Sweet 16?
That's not surprising. That's been like a running joke for years now. Is the Big Ten just cannot do anything except for like Michigan State always just ends up there every once in a while.
They do, yeah. Tom Izzo.
Yeah, baby.
Don't bet against Tom Izzo. Bet
No.
against Rick Pitino, but not Tom Izzo.
Yeah, fuck you, Fiesta. I was on it, dude. He talked me into that. Like I was gonna do it anyway and bet on Iona, but he just talked to me. He talked about it so much all day. I felt so confident about it. I was
Right.
I was like, I was like, let's go. I'm so hyped for this Iona game, and it just first half was great. The second half was really, really, really bad for them.
Yeah, I heard Rick Pitino, and I was like, all right, then maybe there's a chance they'll cover.
Yep.
But I'm really shocked that we picked them to win in our bracket.
Yeah.
Against UConn, but whatever.
We let Fiesta poison our minds.
We did. It can't happen again.
Hope. Use your brain.
So those games are on
Thursday.
what is that? Thursday.
Yep. They start kickoff Thursday. I can't remember if I work or not. I hope I don't. That would suck. But they don't even start till 6:40, so I'm good.
Oh, they don't?
No. Yeah, the first game starts at like 6:40. Second game's like 7:15. Let me look. Let me be sure about this.
That seems kind of late.
6:30, then 7:15, because it's only 4 games, and it's like 2 and 2, kind of.
No, there's 4 games on each day.
Yeah. So the first 2 will go, and they're kind of like they're separate, but kind of going at the same time.
Yeah, so
and then it goes
they
right
start
into the next one.
What times do they start at?
6:30.
And then you keep going. What are the next?
6:30, 7:15, 9, and 9:45.
Oh, okay.
So you just kind of have a steady flow of basketball for the night, which
it's fucking late. Why not start them at fucking 4:00?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess that. We went through this with the national championship too.
We did, but still.
We just need to move to the middle of the country and just be on mountain time.
It doesn't make any sense. No sense. Okay, let's see here. Let's talk about what the people really want to talk about, RJ. Mitch Keller's your opening day starter for the Pirates. Let's go. Woo! Oh, I can't hear you. Did you mute yourself?
Oh, I thought I unmuted myself. My bad.
But you never muted yourself.
Oh, you heard me blow my nose?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I thought I muted it to blow my nose, but okay. I didn't know that this, like, you know that so far ahead of time. Because when's opening day?
Next week.
Oh.
It's at
Really?
the end of the month. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's like the 27th, 26th, 27th.
I don't know. What's that? I feel like I should have known.
6 days.
So that's why everyone was freaking out about the World Baseball Classic, other than everything else. People getting hurt. It's 2 weeks before the season.
All right. Let's get into that. So Edwin Diaz tore his patellar tendon in his knee celebrating during their win.
That's the thing. If it happens like that, and it's not like that wasn't like during the game, I feel like he could be celebrating the first Mets win, and that would have happened. Like
right, exactly.
I don't know.
It's like a freak accident. It can happen anytime. I mean, like I don't know if they were dogpiling him.
No, they were jumping like around the mound together, and then all of a sudden he was on the bottom of the pile, and he just landed
Yeah, they
weird. And
came
then,
over and they were like, "Come here, come here."
yep, like if he had taken like a fucking 100-mile ball to the face, I guess that's different because he got actively hurt in the game. But the guy's celebrating. What do you want him? What do you want him to do? Mets fans are all freaking out like they always do, and yeah, I mean,
Well,
if guys,
his salary is insured by the by MLB. All the players that are in the World Baseball Classic, if they get hurt, they're insured. So
yeah,
there you go. You save. I think his salary was like 6 million, 4 to 6 million, something like that.
mm-hmm.
It wasn't much.
Yeah, and like people,
It may have been more. It may have been a lot more actually. It may have been double that. But
like I've seen people talking about how Aaron Judge is like, oh, they're paying me $400 million. Like I'm not gonna go play in the World Baseball Classic. I'm gonna train for the team that's paying me all this money. But I feel like for other people, I feel like it's a really big deal. Like people from
did he say that?
DR. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what I saw. Like he didn't go play because he was getting paid so much, which makes sense. You're getting paid a fuck ton. But I feel like some of these people from like DR, Puerto Rico, even like Mexico, stuff like that, I feel like it's a much bigger deal to them than like us.
It is, but yeah, and I don't get.
Like if they want to play,
I don't
then
get
they want
that.
to play.
Like you're gonna get at bats in spring training anyway. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is he saying he's not hustling in spring training? Like, you know?
No. Like I think people, it's just like people saying, why are they going to the World Baseball Classic? Like they think it's stupid. Like don't do it.
No, I know,
Put
but
it
you would
in.
be getting these reps anyway, is what I'm saying,
Oh,
in spring
yeah,
training.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think
It doesn't
I think
make any
people should
sense.
Shut up, and if they want to go play for the country, let them fucking play for their country.
Absolutely, but even I think Max Scherzer said this. They said have it in July, have 2 weeks off instead of the 1 week for the All-Star break.
It should be like the Olympic break used to be for hockey.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Give everyone else a break. If you want to go play, then yeah, go ahead and play. I think
That would
be
make
perfect.
total sense.
Yeah, and especially you got it going on during March Madness. Like, yeah, you're gonna get global eyes, but I don't know. You're not really getting much of like the eyes from America. And if it was in the middle of July, I'm almost certain you would get a lot of people watching that. Because Shohei is like putting on a show out there. So Trey Turner just hit like
He's
a grand
going
slam the other
crazy.
day, didn't he?
Yeah, he hit two. He just hit another home run yesterday
Yeah,
against Cuba.
it's been some pretty cool baseball. I've seen highlights. It's been some good baseball from what I've been able to tell. So I think if it was in the summer, it's better.
Dominated Cuba. It was like 12-2 the last time I saw.
Yeah. So I
After
think we're
Trey hit that home run.
I think we're in the championship now, right? Whoever wins Japan, Mexico tonight.
It might be the semifinals. Let's see here. World Baseball Classic.
Yeah, my scores stop at. Yeah, Mexico, Japan's the other semifinal tonight, so we play that winner. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the semifinals. Sweet.
Dude, both those matchups are pretty hype.
If we get if we play Japan, that might be a tough draw. I don't know.
Yeah. It would be. But it'd be fun.
Because, yeah, you have Shohei, and then you also have Sasaki, who can throw 102.
Ooh.
He's 19. Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
He's going to want to play in the MLB, he said. He said he wants to come over once his posting is up.
Come on.
So.
Come on down to South Philadelphia, my friend. We'll show you a good time.
Bring it on down to Pittsburgh. Yeah, right.
I don't know. I was gonna say I didn't want to say it, but you know you're not.
Yeah, right.
You're not gonna spend that kind of money.
No, not a lot of free agents want to go there. And you know what? I guess not a lot of free agents want to come to New England either, because they're just sitting around on their goddamn thumbs doing goddamn nothing.
Ooh, sitting on both thumbs.
Sitting on both thumbs. Sitting on each other's thumbs. Kraft's got his thumb up Bill's ass. Bill's got his thumb up Kraft's ass.
In the circle.
thumbs up.
They're like the scene from The Office with Michael and Dwight and the other guy.
Yeah.
They're just doing that at each other, but with each other's thumbs up their ass. Like, you wouldn't talk to this free agent? Nah, my thumb's busy up your ass, buddy.
So they've been kind of busy, but like, so they had the first news of the day. So I thought free agency started on Wednesday after the episode was going to go up.
Yeah, I thought
but
the
it
league
started
too. And I was
it started on Monday. It started on Monday. The anti-tampering things went away on Monday. So people were agreeing to contracts left and right.
Oh my god.
That were official on Wednesday.
Dude, this anti-tampering period's going to end up like the day after the Super Bowl eventually. Like you're just
What doesn't make any sense? Yeah, just start free agency when that starts. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's dumb cuz I was thinking the same thing too. I was like, yeah, the league year starts Wednesday. And then immediately I forget what dropped the next day and I was like, "Oh, I guess free agency started? What the fuck?"
Yep. Immediately, the first big signing was the Patriots. They signed back Jonathan Jones to a 2-year deal, $20 million, $13 million guaranteed, which was nice. Mm-hmm. It was nice to retain him after losing fucking J.C. Jackson last year to the Chargers, which he'll be back this year for the Chargers. That's something to look out for.
Yeah.
I think their defense, I think that team's going to be a lot better.
I don't know.
Kind of legitimized
Chargers,
now.
Man. Yeah. They have all the talent in the world, and they just don't put it together somehow. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't believe in their head coach too much. Yeah. But Jonnu Smith got traded to the Falcons for a 7th rounder. That was nice to unload his fucking massive contract as an extra offensive lineman.
Yeah. It's a lot of money for a tight end who's really not catching the ball at all.
No, I think he had I don't even know what his stats were in the fucking 2 years that he was there.
That's all right.
It was disastrous.
You got a great replacement who won't be blocking so much. He'll be catching lots of fade touchdowns for you in the back of the end zone, buddy.
Dude, this is one of the good signings, I think, Mike Gesicki. You know they're going to want to throw the ball more now.
Oh, yeah.
And I know they want to stay like heavy on the run, but open up some more lanes for Mike Gesicki to go in there and fucking work that slot and get those 50-50 balls.
Yeah, like it's kind of a theory I'm working on. Like every good young quarterback who ends up panning out very well, I feel like starts out with a very solid tight end that they can rely on for a little bit until they get more comfortable in the league. And I think you now have that with Mike Gesicki.
We already had that with Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry is like he's really good. Mac Jones' only reliable target.
He's a good
so
tight end.
We already had that in Hunter Henry, so we're good there. But we now get I think a legitimate downfield threat that can go get those fucking 50-50 balls, like I've been saying, and I've been wanting.
And Mike Gesicki, known great, everyone used to talk about as gritty. Now he can also join in with Dancing with Juju on the Patriots, can he?
Yep. He can. So instead of retaining Jacoby Myers, he signed a 3-year, $33 million, $21.5 million guaranteed contract with the Raiders, right? Mm-hmm. So the Patriots said fuck it and decided to sign Juju to a 3-year, $33 million, $22.5 million guaranteed contract. First off, I don't even know if Juju is that much better than Jacoby Myers because Jacoby Myers already has the rapport with Mac Jones, and he was one of his favorite targets last year.
Yep.
Yeah, he did the dumb shit, but the fucking dumb shit that he did that against, that team signed him.
Yeah, I wouldn't even factor
That's not fact. I don't factor that in. It's just kind of funny, but
it is. It would be funny if the Patriots factor that in. Belichick was like, that fucking play. I still haven't forgotten about it.
You're gone. Yeah. It would be, dude. Juju would be the GOAT if he got Bill to do a TikTok with him.
It would be great. I'd love to see
that. That would be the only way.
And
I tweeted it out.
Corvette.
I tweeted, Bill is going to ban TikTok when he learns what it is, and then inevitably call it Snap Talk or Hickory Dickory Dock or some dumb shit.
Yes, perfect. That's exactly what I'll say.
But yeah, the Patriots didn't sign a fucking offensive lineman. They signed Riley Reef, who immediately
Woo!
when you saw his name trending on Twitter, people said, "Riley Reef? You mean Riley Reed?"
Wait,
And
do
it
you
was the
know?
gif of her going.
Do you, do you know that like she's got that big tattoo on her back that's in
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Japanese? Do you know what it says?
Isn't it like this doesn't mean anything or something like that?
No,
Or
it says when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
oh, that's not what.
Yeah, it was.
It's
It
not
was.
as. It's a little bit anticlimactic.
I don't know. I'm just surprised that that's. I don't know. It's so big and like that's just what it says. I never thought someone would have when life gives you lemons in Japanese on their back.
That's weird. You want to go over the Eagles here?
Yeah, yeah. Let's go through them. Um, so far, so good. You guys, you updated me yesterday on Rashad Penny. Like I knew about him, but I didn't know how good he was. I don't know, ignored him, or
Dude,
thought he was going to be good for one fantasy season and didn't do so well. So I was like, all right, bye. But with that, I guess what you said, you and Shane said he led the league in yards per carry last year.
by
So
like 2 yards.
yeah, with our offensive line, that'd be great. I still think we might, draft someone second, third round just to keep, restocking.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Kelsey being back is huge. He's just a vibes guy. Like it just feels like he needs one more year to like. I feel like Jalen has fully taken over as a leader, but I feel like having, Jason back gives one more year of like it feels almost like a transition of power type thing. Like all right, help Jalen out for one more year, and then like, and also the guy behind
Passing
him.
that torch.
Yeah. So that's always great. And the video of him and Howie, man, what a 180 on Howie I've done recently. I feel like Howie's like my favorite person in the world, and I'm deciding now I'm never gonna talk shit about him. I don't care what he does in the future. He every time he's fucked up, he comes back and he just makes the team great. So I'm done with that. I'm done giving him shit. And Fletcher Cox backs. That's always great. And then we're holding on to James Bradbury, sir.
Eagles are holding on to James Bradbury, baby.
I'm happy about it. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, maybe he's the reason we lost the Super Bowl. He was one of the best corners in the league and led the team in interceptions. I'll take him. And Slay. Don't forget Slay.
Absolutely.
Um,
Darius Slay. Yeah, he's coming back.
Yeah, that was the one thing that like I was like I felt like a couple days before it happened, I heard that he wanted to stay, and then it flipped like, oh, he's going, and then all of Philly freaked out, and then he came back, and I was like, thank God, because some people were saying some mean things there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, thank God he was like just wanted to stay.
Yeah, seriously. Like I guess CJ GJ didn't want to stay.
No, that was really upsetting.
Yeah.
I mean,
He was an acquisition from the Saints for 1 year, I guess. He was more of a rental than any of the other ones.
yeah, yeah. I wish he would have stayed, but he's going to Detroit. Right? It was Detroit,
Yep, Detroit.
and
Signed a 1 year deal worth up to $8 million.
seems like they might be building something up there. So, good. I mean, he went to
Yes.
Detroit. I can't really be mad at him. Detroit is always a fun. They're the plucky underdog now.
So they signed Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, David Montgomery, Cam Sutton, Emmanuel Mosley, guard Graham Glasgow, and they have the 6, 18, 48, and 55 pick in the draft.
Are those the Rams? Some of those are Rams picks, aren't they? That 6 is.
I don't know.
Pick.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I bet you that 6.
That's
is a Rams
fucking.
Pick, so
that's
crazy.
insane, though. They are loaded up.
Dude, we talked about the Bears having a plethora of riches. Talk about the Lions, man, and they're pretty set up in skill positions. They've got like Penei Sewell is an absolute stud. Jared Goff's been playing great. Like, watch out for them. Their defense.
Monroe St. Brown's fucking honestly, probably one of the top 20 receivers in the league.
Easily. He's you're gonna be their guy that's gonna get heavy catches, and then watch out for Jameson Williams next year because we got a little taste of it, and man, that guy can run. That guy can flat out run.
Who'd you say?
Jameson Williams.
Yeah, he's with the Saints.
No, not Jameis Winston. Oh, I see what you're doing there.
No, Jameson Williams. He's with the Saints. He literally signed with the Saints.
The rookie that they just picked last year?
Oh, no, I thought you meant the running back.
No, not Jamal Williams. I was like, wait. I was like, they just drafted the guy. I was like, what did I miss?
My bad.
See, you forgot about him. You didn't even know he was on the team. People forget.
No, I just thought you were talking about. I knew he was on the team. I just thought you were talking about someone else.
I know.
Don't think I'm stupid because don't put that on me. Don't put that on me.
I'm saying he didn't really play. So your first thought was a name with a J in Williams. You thought Jamal immediately, and you thought I was being dumb. But that's what I'm saying. People. They still got Jameson Williams, who's going to be a great wide receiver. And the line
I didn't forget about him. I just thought you were talking about someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
No, not exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
Good? Yeah.
Matt! Zin! Look alive. Look alive.
Just fucked all of my parlays. Every single one.
Just one. This one.
Well, why would you keep putting the same leg in every one?
No, I had Duke -5.5, and I had the over in one. Sucks.
But the Bears, speaking of the Bears, they're kind of going off in free agency right now.
Yeah, they are.
Getting that linebacker core up, getting that offensive line shored up.
Yes, as we expected, and that's great for them. They'll be another fun team. The Packers. Bye-bye. End of the table for you.
Yeah. Dude, it would be so funny if the Jets got everything on Aaron Rodgers' wish list. And the Packers just wouldn't trade him.
Well, he fucked it all up when he went out and was like, yeah, I'm going to play for the Jets before a deal was even done. So, no one has leverage now as far as, the trade. So it's like, all right, now everyone's just at a standstill. It would be.
I guess that's kind of true, but, he waited so long for a reason. Maybe, he got the okay at that point to say it.
I guess.
Maybe something was already, cooking and in place. I don't know.
Yeah, it would be really fucking hysterical if it doesn't happen, though. I'd laugh my ass off.
If it happens right after this, I'm going to be mad.
I know. He's actually on Pat McAfee right now as we speak, probably. He's like, yeah, the deal's done. Fuck Schefter.
Oh, my God. That would be great. Another, I think, a surprise team that's making moves, the Broncos.
They're making some power moves, man.
Dude, yeah, literally some Powers moves. They signed Ben Powers.
Ben Powers and Mike McGlinchey, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, those are two great big fucking bodies in there.
Dude, am I about to buy back in on Russ this year?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, that's a lot of money to give up to your two offensive linemen if you don't think they're going to, stay in there and protect the shit out of him.
Are we gonna go through the league again over the summer and be like, man, this Broncos team, they got everything they need, and just
until they trade away Jerry Jeudy to the Patriots, and then Mac and Jeudy get back together and dominate the league.
Mac and Jeudy, that's a great combo. That sounds great.
Mac and Jeudy, Jeudy and Mac.
The JJ connection. Jones to Jeudy.
Jones, Jeudy. Mac and Jerry.
Dude, I want to... if that happens, I wish I could be right next to you when that news drops.
I can't wait. Did you see... Oh, my God. So the video of the lady at NCAA wrestling taking off her glasses and crushing them.
That was the best.
That was on Twitter with the caption, waking up to no news about Jerry Jeudy or D-Hop to the Patriots.
That does seem like what you'd be doing.
Right. And Shane used the right word there, conniption. That is
Yeah.
the right word choice for what she had.
Yep. Conniption is the perfect. I mean, conniptions are basically only for Karens.
Right.
Karens
But
have conniptions.
it's not rage, it's a mental breakdown.
Yeah, it's just a mental lapse where you just lose your mind for 5 seconds, and then you're like, "All right, calm down, Sandra."
But yeah, so if Russ doesn't work out though, they have Jarrett Stidham now.
Hey, there you go. Good for them.
Stiddy.
That guy.
Jarrett Stiddy.
I'm still surprised he's playing. I mean, he's done well. Just I don't know. When the Patriots drafted him, it seemed weird, and then now he's just hopping around. He lasted longer than Josh Rosen, I guess. So that's one thing to say. 'Cause
Oh
that
Jesus
guy,
Christ! I don't know why anyone was fooled by that.
That guy barely
The Cardinals
made it this season.
fucking got fooled.
Another quote
Right.
similar to Zach Wilson's, where Zach Wilson said he was going to make the veteran quarterback's life hell. Josh Rosen, after he was drafted, he was like, "I'm going to make those other 9 teams pay."
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Every team that was in front of me that didn't draft me is gonna pay.
Yeah.
But let's stick on offensive line here. Juwan Taylor, the second best option that I wanted the Patriots to get. 4 years, $80 million, $60 million guaranteed with the Chiefs. That's expensive as fuck.
Where do the Chiefs keep finding this money?
I don't know. I mean, I guess by getting rid of Orlando Brown, they decided to replace Orlando Brown with Juwan
True.
Taylor. Who now Orlando Brown's going to the Bengals. And now I'm fucking pissed because I would have wanted any of those 3 for the Patriots.
Yep.
But no. This is what I was talking about when I said they were sitting on their fucking thumbs doing nothing.
Yep. And they all stayed in the
Pissed.
AFC.
Pissed.
That's very unfortunate. I mean, maybe they're probably not.
God damn.
The Chiefs probably aren't paying any of their running backs or receivers at this point, or if they're paying it, it's next to nothing. They're just like, we have Patrick Mahomes, he'll make things work, and then
Right,
Travis
well,
Kelce has a
Pacheco
safety
and
blanket.
CEH are still on rookie deals.
Yeah, Pacheco is, man, that kid. Watch out for him next year. I feel like they're going to use him a lot more. He's swift.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it'll be good. It'll be really good.
We went through the Lions
Okay.
and the Falcons. What are we on? The Steelers?
Well, we only went over one part of the Falcons, that trade of John O. Smith to the Falcons. They signed Jesse Bates. Another contract the Pats could have afforded. They just lost D-Mac. They need a safety. They need a fucking safety.
What are they doing, Ian? What are they doing to you?
Every single one of these contracts, I'm like, the Patriots could have afforded that, and they need it. They need it. It wouldn't be a luxury. They need it.
Yes, they do. Oh,
Some
He'll
bullshit.
figure something out. Bill always figures something out, right?
Not really.
Not lately.
Well, last year kind of was sort of on him for appointing.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Forget about it. It's in the past.
But John lost his starting quarterback, and Taylor Heineke is going to be going to the Falcons. You think he's going to start down there?
I wouldn't be surprised if he starts a couple games. I mean, Ritter is who seems to be their future. He didn't look good towards the end of the season. He looked great in preseason. I was like, "Ooh, watch out for this guy. He might, might start and turn things around for the Falcons." Oh, what happened?
My computer screen almost went black there. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay, I think I don't know what happened.
Oh no. Okay. But yeah, Taylor Heineke. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts a couple games. Like if Ritter just isn't really good, you know what you get in Taylor Heineke. So
Right.
why not?
You
It's
get
at least-
fucking heart.
It's at least fun.
It is.
So much fun.
But I know Sam Howell is going to be the starting quarterback, but to replace Heineke, they signed Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah. That's a decent
So-
backup John seemed happy with it when we talked to him about it.
Yep.
He can play a couple games if needed, but hopefully Sam Howell can pan out. He was really good in college until he lost a lot of his weapons and just had nothing. And even then, he was still pretty decent. So, and he looked good in that game against Dallas. So maybe John and our insider John Layton has reported that is confirmed Dan Snyder has taken his stuff out of the building and he'll be selling the team this week. So that's your inside scoop from us.
Yep, that's what he kept saying. And I saw on Twitter it moved from, being in the red zone to first and goal now.
Yeah.
The sale of the team. So
hopefully.
Things seem to be going fast over there. I don't know. Don't know what's going on with that.
I know.
But another one of the losses from the Eagles defense, Javon Hargrave.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
That was big. He was one of our 10-plus sack getters this year, which I don't know when that'll ever be duplicated. That was just insane. But
yeah, 70 sack season is not normal.
Yeah, no, not at all. I'm okay with it. It hurts. Yeah, he was really good. But our defensive line is real deep, and if Jordan Davis ends up being really good, we've got plenty of depth. So we were going to lose a couple of them, and we lost a couple of our linebackers too. So we'll see. We got Nakobe Dean in the back. We got Jordan Davis.
Absolutely.
Maybe we'll draft someone in the draft this year. I feel like we always end up taking a defensive lineman early somewhere, so wouldn't be surprised. And we do great.
Maybe Jalen Carter falls.
Would
you want him even?
I don't know, because you put him next to Nakobe Dean. They played with each other. They kind of got a repertoire there. I mean, no comment at this time.
All right, gotcha. Yeah, because he showed up to his pro day 10 pounds heavier than he did.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the
at the
pro
combine
day thing. I was just thinking of the race. I forgot about the pro day thing that we talked about. Yeah. No. Nah. I'm good without him.
It would be a luxury at this point, you think? But you just don't want him.
I'd rather have Will Anderson, to be honest. But I don't know where we'll go.
Well, yeah, obviously you would rather have Will Anderson. I think everyone would.
Yeah. People have us taking some, I think it's some Clemson player in a couple mock drafts that I saw.
Brian Breesy?
He was a linebacker, I think. I can't remember his name.
I think it's Breesy.
It was so
Breesy.
long ago I saw that. But
so the 49ers defense is going to be good.
Yes.
Their offense is going to be amazing. Sam Darnold, boy.
It's going to get spooky out there, baby. The ghostly ginger has arrived in the Bay Area.
The only ghost that's going to be behind him is the ghost of Kyle Shanahan, fucking telling him what to do, pulling all the strings.
Puppet Master Shanahan. Oh, my God.
I think he might be the week 1 starter if Trey Lance doesn't put some shit together.
Yeah, man, we kind of talked about it. What the hell is they going to do with Trey Lance? Are they just done with him? It's just Brock's job when he comes back?
You would have to assume so, depending on how much arm strength he gets back.
Honestly, with Kyle Shanahan's offense, just fucking rotate through all three of them. One of them starts to see they start to not do well one day. Just throw another one in, because in that offense, it doesn't matter as long as you just find the guy who's going to make the throws that day. Go ahead. I'd be like, all right, makes sense. It's probably the best option for you guys at this point.
Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, the Panthers are going to replace what?
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
The Panthers are going to replace Sam Darnold with Andy Dalton. The Panthers are kind of loading up here a little bit.
Yeah. Andy Dalton's not bad. Probably going to start ahead of whoever they end up drafting with that first pick.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. Back. They have that's a good backup to have. He can start games. He's a competent starter too, I think.
Yeah.
At points.
Yeah, it does seem, now that they've gotten rid of DJ Moore, it does seem like they're truly starting over on offense. Like they're going to need a wide receiver and stuff. Because do they have 2 first-rounders? I feel like they did. But anyway.
I don't think so, no.
Because their defense is pretty damn good. They just need to build that offense back up. And, hey, maybe you got another contender down there in Carolina.
Yeah, they signed Miles Sanders, too. This was paltry, 4 years, $25 million. It was nothing for him.
Yeah. I'm okay with it. I miss Miles. He did us great. It's a salute to you, sir.
Batman. And they signed Adam Thielen, so he'll be there until he's 35.
Wow.
Yeah.
I always forget that he's like, how old is he now? He's
32.
Yeah, I always forget because he like burst on the scene late, like with the Vikings. I always forgot he was older. I'm like, oh, he's like just a couple years older than Diggs. No, he's old as fuck.
Right. Let's stay in the. May as well stay in the NFC South. Baker Mayfield signs with the Bucks.
Hell yeah.
Looking to be the actual successor.
He would probably be the starter over Kyle Trask at this point. I don't know anything about Kyle Trask. Like,
yeah, 1 year, $8.5 million. So I mean, that's still backup money, but
yeah, it's a prove it deal basically. If he ends up like winning the starting job,
that would And if he played like he did in that Rams game, that one Rams game last year,
that was the greatest game of all time.
Oh, that was so good for him.
He didn't look right in a Rams jersey, though. He really didn't. It didn't fit.
I felt like it was fine.
Okay.
I don't know if I like the Rams jerseys that much.
That's also true. They could be better. They should have. They could be a lot better.
They're a little bit high schooly for me.
Yeah. Real
Collegey,
flashy.
maybe.
They're very LA. Like the Chargers always had that. The Rams were like gold and blue for like the longest time. Like I guess that's what they are now, but it's like a futuristic gold and blue.
Yeah, gold and like navy. That's what it was. When they were in St. Louis.
When you put that color,
that's so weird. The rest of the city's like all red, and then it's just the St. Louis Rams were just navy and gold. Speaking of another Navy team, the Cowboys are doing some trading.
Yeah, they got Stephon Gilmore. I missed that one.
Yes, dude, Stephon Gilmore to the Cowboys for a 5th-round pick. So I heard that he got meniscus surgery prior to last year, and that he had a really good year this year, and that like got rid of all the pain in his knee. So he's back.
They got him specifically for Devonta Smith, because even though if they could stop A.J. Brown, Devonta was right there. Fuck the Cowboys.
Fuck the boys.
The Brandon Cooks one is weird. I mean, I guess you need
I think that was a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
I was kind of shocked by that one.
I feel like if you were Houston, you would have liked to have a veteran wide receiver for whoever the fuck you're drafting, but no, just
right. That's what I was thinking, but I guess he wants out
again. Yeah.
So yeah, 5th-round pick this year and a 2024 4th-round pick or 5th-round pick. I think it's a 4th-round pick. I have 4th-rounder down here, but I don't know if I'm right.
I don't know.
But still, that's bringing it back to the Patriots. That's a really good sign for the Patriots for whoever they trade for.
Yeah.
I think Judy is going to command the most.
Yes.
But DeAndre Hopkins, I think you can trade a 3rd-rounder for him. A 3rd and like a 5th.
Yeah.
With that, a 5th-rounder and a next year 4th-rounder, and let me see their age.
Brandon Cooks has been around for a little bit, and so is D-Hop. They might be similar in age. Here, you're looking up Cooks, I'll look up D-Hop.
Cooks is 29.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think D-Hop's like 30.
He is 30. Yeah, so about the same age, 1 year younger. I'd
Right.
probably have...
And Cooks doesn't have the suspension. Cooks doesn't have recent injury history.
That's true. That's not a bad deal for that price. Another deal you guys could have done.
I think maybe just straight up a 3rd-rounder.
Yeah, easily. I think he's still good, and the name garners a lot, but you definitely don't have as many years.
Right. I think he has 2 years left on his contract, but he said he wouldn't restructure. Like he just wants to prove himself.
Yeah.
On the last 2 years of his deal. And then I think this is the big surprise, staying in the NFC East. Darren Waller traded to the Giants for a 3rd-round pick.
That is scary. As an Eagles fan, that is scary. He is really good. He is very good, and he had a down year last year, but I think he can pop back up on that Giants team.
Yeah, who was Daniel Jones tight end last year? I don't even know.
I don't have a fucking clue.
Wow. Okay. Okay. This is a lot better of a trade than I thought because I don't even know who the fuck he was throwing it to a tight end.
Yeah, I feel like it was a name, but I have no idea.
Devin Asiasi or I have no idea.
I mean, that's a huge upgrade.
Tight end. Well, these are old ones.
I was gonna say it's gonna give you Jeremy Shockey.
Jeremy Shockey, Kevin Boss.
I hated those guys when I was young. I guess you could maybe go there.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ, Daniel Bellinger, Nick Vinette.
Oh my God, yeah, that's a huge upgrade. Like I said, tight end's a nice security blanket for a quarterback. And look at what Brian Daboll did with Dawson Knox when he was in Buffalo as the OC. Like, imagine what he can do with Darren fucking Waller. Holy shit.
Yeah, and fucking Dawson Knox had a fucking ass year this year.
Yeah, he did.
Way to really show up for your brother, Dawson. Yeah, that was. I think that was basically. Was that it? Was that all that happened?
We did mention Jamal Williams, the first swag Kaze Kage. Is that what it was? Is that what he said?
Yeah, first swag Kaze Kage.
That's him and fucking Jameis in the same locker room. That's fucking awesome. Just endless entertainment. And like we talked about, we need to acknowledge that Jamal Williams is just a fucking great vibe. Cool dude. Always has a big ass smile on his face, so happy for him.
Yep. I am happy for him. One more thing about the Patriots. Jonah Williams, the Bengals left tackle, wants out after the Orlando Brown signing. So that's another legit. He just turned 25 years old.
There you go.
He's a legit left tackle. So.
If only you could have had the other ones, though.
Only if we could have had the other ones. God damn it. That's some bullshit. Some baby back bullshit.
Had all this hope to sign all these free agents out there, and then yesterday you were like, "We're just gonna draft an offensive lineman, aren't we?" And it was so sad.
In the fucking first round again at 14. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Yeah, I also don't like how I just fucking screamed yesterday.
Yeah, you did just scream about that a lot. I was like, I knew you were upset, but I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah, the wide receiver. One of the wide receivers they signed was BC Johnson, a lifetime special teamer. I was like, that's not what we want. Although, yeah, with Slater gone, or this being Slater's last year, I think time to get a replacement for him.
Yep. Absolutely.
We might put like a little slideshow in at the beginning from this weekend.
There you go. That'd be fun.
I think that would be fun.
Yeah. Show some of the escapades of the boys.
Yeah. Old cunt belly here.
Dude, you were also so mad about that when you were like, show him, and I was like, I washed it off, man.
I was like, RJ, all right, stand up, lift your shirt up. I was like, why'd you do that? Why'd you wash it off?
Yeah, I was not going home with that word on my stomach. Because every time I'd like change, I'm like, this does not need to be on my stomach.
This is so vulgar.
Yeah.
It was, after I did it, I was like, so what had happened was I was going to draw a dick on your stomach. But then I started to draw the first circle, and you moved, and it looked like a C. So I was like, okay. Cunt.
It was very vulgar between looking at the word and then looking at the canvas that the word was on. That's not a great sight after that weekend.
Oh yeah, you guys will have seen it. If you're watching on YouTube, that is. Watch on
better watch on
YouTube.
YouTube. Like and
Listen
subscribe.
on Spotify.
Like and
Listen on
subscribe.
Apple. Yeah,
Like
like
and
and subscribe. Leave a comment. Do all that good shit.
Yeah.
RJ, I think that's it for this week. Do you have anything else to add?
Munch, 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 munch.